So, I'll be the first to admit it. I was wrong about the new hero, my theory. Completely wrong, actually. Basically, they just did a Warrior's Den. They just basically confirmed every single bad thing that no one wanted. So now we know that the gender lock is confirmed. The reused animations, that's all confirmed. The kit in general, it's literally just the same as Tyrant's Test. It's honestly just really disappointing what they did with this new hero. I was gonna make like a full-on video about the moveset and everything, like an analysis, but it's honestly, you already know what the moveset is if you played Tyrant's Test. There's really no point into doing it. So I was just gonna make this instead, because I'm actually really disappointed with this new hero. So first of all, we only get 2 heroes this year. It gets delayed by so much, and we're over halfway done with this year, and we finally get the first hero. And what do we get? We get an asset flipped kit. We get a gender lock because wanting to personalize your characters is bad, according to Yubi. And they didn't even bother with the voice lines this time. They're all in English. Like, there's only really one word to describe this hero, which is just lazy. I feel like the lore writer that was on the stream, her entire job was just to justify Yubi's laziness with lore, saying that the Warmonger speaks English as some sort of negotiator or trying to like convert you into being a Warmonger, and also trying to keep the gender lock to keep some Apollyon aesthetic when in reality they were just too lazy to make a male version. Especially since before year 3 launch they promised that all heroes coming forward were going to be non-gender locked. So they kind of just lied about that. I can say whatever hype that I had for this hero was diminished last stream. I'm still probably gonna make a video on the hero, but still. I was hoping for a cool Y-hander hero to replace Warden. This Warden was boring, but yeah, doesn't look like it's gonna happen here. And also, those feats that 100% people thought for sure were just to the boss because they were too insane to actually be actual feats. No, they're the feats. They took Nuxie's infection and they just made it insane. Like, it stacks up to 4 times. The poison works on minions. So basically, it's a tier 1 by the way. So Warmonger is now the best mid lane character in the game. Like, it's beating Lawbringer. If you're just in mid, you die. You kill all your minions around you at the same time. You also heal Warmonger at the same time. It's just ridiculous. You can't even gank her. If you try to gank her, she uses her tier 4, and if you guys are together, you just die instantly. It's just actually ridiculous what they released. Honestly, if Yubi was smart, they would cancel the release of the hero and delay it by a month and just finish it. Because I highly doubt if they release this hero, they're going to go back and fix it. We're just going to be stuck with this asset flipped hero. Well, as I said, I wasn't going to be disappointed unless we knew for sure with the dev stream, and well, now we know for sure. And also, the people saying that like people are whining and you shouldn't complain, we're glad we got a new hero. Why shouldn't you complain? If you got a disappointing hero, what's wrong with complaining about it? If you don't, they're just gonna release more boring heroes because Yubi thinks we actually like them when we don't. Plus, like, complaining about the gender lock is a valid criticism. I don't care what you think about it. If you think it's sexist, it's really not. And if you think that because we have gender locked heroes that excuses her being gender locked, that's not the case either. Because there's plenty of people, including me, that want gender locks just straight up be removed. There's only like a few characters like JJ and like Valkyrie whose characters tied to their gender. But stuff like Lawbringer and Centurion and stuff, they can have female versions, but Yubi just doesn't want to do that for some reason. It just puts more personalization in the player's hand. And it was really, really hypocritical for the devs to say when they were talking about the Warmonger armor sets, they wanted to put more customization into the player's hand, which I think is really hypocritical for them to say. But yeah, there really isn't much more to say about this new hero. Everything in Tyrant's Test, that's basically where you're going to be playing. I am like really disappointed because after Zanu's release, Zanu was one of the characters I was actually hyped for, and his kit like was super disappointing and lazy. Zanu actually looks like Ubi took effort into making him unique compared to Warmonger now. I don't know, I just feel like this is crazy. But yeah, there really isn't much more to say about that, so yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.